Alright, so I just woke up, I got ready, and I left the house with my camera to film a video today. And as you guys may know, this is a food channel. But honestly, after all these challenges, my stomach hasn't been feeling the best. So I had to think outside the box and make a video that wouldn't hurt my stomach that bad. So as the title says, yes, 50 hours, because when this challenge ends, it will be Thanksgiving and I got a feast. So to prepare for the next 50 hours, I will only be eating food that's considered 0 calorie. Which I don't know if it really exists, but I'm just gonna follow Google and get all the foods that are as close to 0 calories as possible. I'm at the grocery store now, so let's go inside and see what we find. So I went in the store, I found these watermelon slices, I got some cherry tomatoes, cucumbers, green leaf lettuce, some broccoli, cauliflower, and chicken broth. And while I was at the store, I was also doing research on what products to get, and well, I just asked ChatGPT, is there such thing as 0 calorie foods? And not to my surprise, 0 calorie foods do not exist. So at this point in time, I was about to scrap the video. But people still do this, people want to find a way to lose weight quick, and so I continued with doing the video. But anyways, yeah, it's all just a myth. The myth is that if you eat a low calorie food, it will take more calories to digest it than it does to eat it. Yeah, it hardly takes any calories to digest your food. So yeah, it's not 0 calories, but it's pretty damn close. So it's still going to be hard to do this challenge. But anyways, for my grocery haul, I only paid $23, which wasn't too bad. And my cheapest video yet. And when I got home, I of course had to weigh myself first because I'm just curious to see how much weight I can lose in just 50 hours. All right, so I just got home and I chilled out for a bit and I weighed myself. But now I'm going to have my first snack or meal, which is just some carrots, you know? I think this was a good breakfast, so yeah. I enjoyed some carrots and water as I watched my soccer team play, but honestly, the more carrots I ate, the worse they were starting to taste, and I just didn't like it. And eventually, I did get pretty full, even though I barely ate anything. All right, so I thought I was pretty hungry, but yeah, I ate the top and I'm actually full, so I'm probably just gonna store these in the fridge for now. You know, I don't usually eat in the morning or breakfast, so maybe that's why, but yeah, these filled me up and I ate a lot more than it looks, but yeah, I'm full for now, so I'm just store them in the fridge. I'm not gonna overdo it. And this will be a constant theme through the video. I get full, but then I'm really not. It's kind of hard to explain, but it's probably just a lack of carbs. But after watching my team get absolutely dogged, I was already hungry for my next meal. All right, so it's only been like an hour and I've suddenly just gotten hungry again. Like, I feel really hungry now. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to cook something up and hopefully it fills me up pretty good. If not, I'm gonna be in it for a while. All right, so in a pot, I'm gonna add some onions and then I'm gonna add this chicken broth to it, 0 calories, my leftover carrots and some broccoli, and make some sort of stew that hopefully tastes good and fills me up. And now I did kind of calculate the calories in that meal and it's around 30 to 40 calories. It's not 0 calories, but it's pretty damn close. I'm gonna go ahead and try it and see how it tastes. First, let me try the broth. And well, honestly, everything just tasted like water and salt. And maybe because that's really all I was eating, yeah, it was just all right. But after I was done eating this, I was already hit with the runs to the bathroom. That was quicker than I thought. I'll just chill out for a bit and I'll probably go to the park maybe if I have the energy to do so. I did feel better and I went out to play some soccer, get some sun, and just enjoy the outside for a bit. And it helped my mood for the day. And I'm not gonna lie, I felt really good, light on my feet, and honestly pretty energized. So I was kind of surprised. As soon as I was done, I went straight home and I cut up some watermelon because that sounded so good. So I got my baby watermelon and I cut it up. Now the watermelon is good, but honestly, it's not that sweet. It's a little watery. So I'm gonna add some tahini on it. And yes, it does have 0 calories because it really just is like salt and chili flakes or something. So yeah, it has 0 calories. So I'm gonna go ahead and put some on here just to give it some more flavor and kind of distract myself from the fact that I'm low-key deep down really hungry right now. It was really refreshing. It gave it a good spice. And overall, I enjoyed it. I mean, it's watermelon. And I also did feel good for a second, and I think it was probably the sugar in there. After, I went to go pick up my girlfriend from work, and then we went to her house. And while she was eating some Mexican food, I was eating my cucumbers with, again, tahini, which was actually pretty good too. But once again, I got full pretty early for some reason, and I didn't even finish it. Now, I'm not gonna lie, at about 8:30, I was so low energy and already sleepy. And that night, I went to sleep before 10 o'clock, and that is not like me. In the morning, I woke up, and tell me why I slept over 12 hours that night. Oh, I got a headache. But as soon as I got up, I made myself a coffee. And not a nice delicious latte, just a black iced coffee, no sugar, no creamer. And I might have laid in bed for like an extra hour, not gonna lie. But then I watched some soccer and finished up my coffee and went straight to making my first meal of the day. Just broccoli and cauliflower straight boiled. And I put the whole bag in there. All right, so I put the whole bag in there and I'm gonna go ahead and let that cook, and hopefully it fills me up, because not only do I hope it fills me up, but I hope it satisfies me, because I just feel so weird. All right, so I have my bowl of broccoli right here, all steamed up. And yeah, I actually like this meal. I think it's pretty good. I actually eat this pretty often, so yeah, pretty good. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and enjoy this and hopefully be satisfied. But honestly, I don't know if you can tell from these clips, but I was absolutely done. I tried so hard to keep it together and keep my composure together, but no, I was done. I could not think straight, and I had so much brain fog, and I just felt so like slow. And well, I am kind of depleting my brain from carbs, so yeah, it's not a good thing to do. But anyways, I enjoyed my broccoli and cauliflower, and well, this I actually really do like. I do eat it pretty often, but with a side of protein, not just the straight vegetables themselves. But it might have been my favorite meal of this challenge. But after eating that, I did feel pretty good, and I went out to run some errands. But like always, as soon as I started running some errands, I got hungry again. And I'm not gonna lie, it was hard to stop myself from getting some drive-through food. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like breaking. It's only been a couple hours and I am like almost done with this challenge. Like, I could just go to a drive-thru right now, and you know what I mean? Like, it's so tempting to just go to a drive-thru right now. I just want to quit. Like, I've done challenges for 7 days, you know what I mean? But this, yeah. I thought about something that sounded good and I thought would make me feel a little bit better, which was a 0-calorie soda. All right, so I just got my soda, a Sprite Zero, which I probably should have got a soda with caffeine, but it's what it is. I was about to drink it in there. That's how bad and like good it tasted. And it's just crazy because even though it's not real sugar, it's still, I feel, gonna give me that satisfaction of like sugar, you know what I mean? So let's go try. Why am I an addict to bad food, man? That's a problem. Why does this taste so good? Bunch of chemicals and water. And so for a while, I literally just sat in my car and enjoyed my Sprite Zero, and made me feel good, not gonna lie. And while doing research for this video, I stumbled upon a noodle that's called the 0-calorie noodle, shirataki noodles, which, as you may think, also doesn't have 0 calories. So I don't know why everything on social media is getting labeled as 0 calories when it obviously has some calories. Now, it's not a lot. This package only had 20 calories and it was a decent amount, but it has 20 calories, not 0. And if you're wondering how these things have 0 calories, it's because we can't specifically digest that type of flour in that noodle. So we're really just eating to bypass it, which also doesn't sound too good for you. But anyways, I got them and I decided to give them a try. So I went home to make a weird concoction. I combined vegetable broth with the noodles and those cherry tomatoes I bought earlier. All right, so I just got home and honestly, I don't really feel that good. I feel like going to sleep already and it's barely 5 o'clock. And yeah, my head hurts and yeah, I'm just low on energy, I guess. And this is how it was looking like. Didn't look the best, but as long as it was edible, I'd be fine with it. And as you think, I absolutely killed those noodles, and it really tricked my brain into thinking I was eating carbs or something. And it actually felt good to eat something that felt more solid in my stomach. But after this, I suddenly got so sleepy. I went to my room to watch some YouTube, and I took a little nap. And when I woke up, I went to go see my girlfriend, and well, I just didn't feel too good. And at that point, I honestly felt like this was the hardest challenge I've done thus far. And well, I broke. And now I probably could have gone a little longer and just went through it, but at that point, I just felt like it wasn't worth it. Even my girlfriend saw the way I was acting and being, and she was so hesitant on just giving me food because she didn't like it. And me personally, I didn't like it either. It was just a terrible feeling. And so I told her to just serve me some food. I quit. What do you want me to eat though?
Because it drains your energy. You look like sad.
But before eating, I weighed myself. I literally weigh more. After all that, I literally weigh more. Now granted, I did just eat those noodles. I'm so confused right now. Maybe it's a different scale or something. And so I took the meal, some rice and chicken with some sauce, and it was delicious. I even started eating before I even put the camera down because I saw the food and I was like, I'm breaking. I need to eat this now. But yeah, this was like heaven on earth again. It was amazing. And right after that, I told her to serve me another plate.
Like, we're starving so bad you ate this like in less than a minute.
Can you give me more?
Really?
And now I ate 2 plates of this, and that's when it stumbled upon me like, why can I eat 2 plates of chicken and rice, but I just can't seem to finish some vegetables? That's just kind of interesting. But honestly, after this, I felt my best. I was happy, smiling, had the giggles, the jiggles, everything. I felt like I was on drugs or something. I even went to get a late night Dutch Bros, which is not the best for you, but hey, but it's better than starving yourself. And you could tell I was a little happier now. Baby, my room is the G-spot. Call me Mr. I can make your bed right. So no, I didn't survive 50 hours on 0-calorie foods, but I tried. And honestly, I don't know how people do it. I don't know how they fast for 7 days. I don't know how they're on such calorie restricted diets. It's insane. And it's honestly just not good for you. You're depleting your body of all the things it needs. Is just not a good thing to do. And I am not a trained professional, and as you can tell, I couldn't do it. And I probably could have pushed through, but who knows what would have happened to me. So yeah, I was not down to find out. And so what's the moral of this video then? Well, it is Thanksgiving today, so if I can give any advice, it's to eat and enjoy it and be grateful for it, because there's a lot of people who feel how I felt in this video every day. So if you have the opportunity to eat and share a plate, do it. And well, happy Thanksgiving. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video.